What would you do if you were standing on a mountain surrounded by thousands of TNT and with absolutely no way of escaping? Well, that was the situation I found myself in on my hardcore world. But to understand how I got here, we have to go back an entire month. I'm on a mountain, and every time I'm on this mountain, this happens. It hurts my legs, and in the matter of 3 seconds, I had come to a reasonable conclusion. I have to remove this mountain. Yeah, that might be a little harder than I thought. So I had gone to the drawing board and explored possible solutions. At first, I thought of simply mining the mountain by hand, but with an iron pickaxe, that will take way too long. But when I opened my inventory to find a better pick, I realized I had literally nothing except for this weird red button. So I headed towards the mines to gather some resources. Going into a cave in hardcore is quite scary, and it's mostly because of things like this. Oh my, guys, hear me, please. So instead, I'm going to make my own mine shaft. And to make it, I need wood, some stone, and I need a spot to put it, which right there I think is fine. And it's ugly. But that doesn't matter because now I have to mine down to Y level -58. But while I was digging down, I thought to myself, what if all of this effort turns out to be a horrible idea? And all of the time I'm putting in means nothing? Well, that's a problem for the future. Because after careful calculations, I have to mine for above 30 diamonds. And that's 30 diamonds. Do you have any idea how much that is? I mean, that'll take me days, if not years. That was easier than I thought. Diamonds is the main factor of this plan. And now that I have what I need, my plan is almost complete. So I use these resources to upgrade my tools and armor.
Boom, bam, bop, pow.
I obtained some obsidian for an enchantment table. Got some sugarcane for some paper. Slaughtered a family of cows for no reason. Literally no reason. I promise I'll never do something like that again.
No.
Got more sugarcane, maxed out my enchantment table, but somehow forgot that I needed lapis. I need lapis? Where am I gonna get that? Yes, I know, that's like half of the process of enchanting. So I decided to go to the caves for some lapis, which was not too bad. I see lapis. I'm running. I'm making a sprint. I'm making a sprint for this lapis. Leave me alone, skeleton. Leave me alone. I don't care. I'm not even gonna kill them. More lapis. I'm getting chased down by a zombie in full gold. Yeah, not too bad at all. Then I use my lapis to enchant my gear. Time to get the best enchant on my diamond pickaxe. Ooh. Oh my god! Yes, I just got an enchantment that would improve the efficiency of me mining the entire mountain. However, would this pickaxe be efficient enough? I mean, I have spent hours hunting and gathering just in hopes that this method works. But if it doesn't, all of my work is gone and I will be left without a plan. Keeping this thought in mind, there is only one way to know if this idea works, and it is to test it. All of the grinding leads up to this. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. The obvious answer is no, but why? Well, clearly the size of the mountain is massive. In fact, the dimensions of the mountain is 200 blocks by 191 blocks and has a height of 53 blocks. By mapping this information out, we can calculate the volume to be about 2,024,600 blocks. Of course, give or take a few thousand due to its land formations. However, to realize the magnitude of this task, we have to take this situation from my point of view. We can see that I have a diamond pickaxe with efficiency 4. This pickaxe has the ability to break one stone block every 0.45 seconds. And considering that the majority of blocks in the mountain is stone, we can use simple math to say that it will take about 911,070 seconds or about 253 hours to mine the whole thing by hand. This task has now mentally broken me. And with no other ideas remaining, I left my world and almost my entire video idea behind. Until one day, in a creative world, an idea began to ignite. You see, I spawned in a squid and decided to name him Fred. Fred was my best friend for about 3 seconds until for some reason I decided to blow him up.
No, don't do it.
Little did I know, this action would lead to me getting some sort of motivation. And for a person with little to no brain cells, I have an idea. Fred, you're a genius. This entire time, I've been coming up with ideas that involve me mining the entire mountain by hand. However, this incident with Fred has opened my eyes to newer and more efficient forms of removal, TNT. And after 4 seconds of contemplating a new plan, I've got it. I will rig the entire mountain with TNT and blow it up to remove the entire thing in only a few seconds. This plan sounds flawless. Well, almost flawless. There is only one problem, which is that I'm in hardcore, meaning that if I die, I am banned off my own world. But that's something I'll focus on later because now I have to gather TNT. Making 1 block of TNT is easy. You just need 4 blocks of sand, 5 pieces of gunpowder, put them in a crafting table, something like that, and bam, you've got TNT. Now, if I cover this TNT completely in stone, it should theoretically blow up this block. And it should blow up this block. It blows up an area of about 3 by 3 by 3 blocks. That's just 1 piece of TNT. To find out how much I need to blow up my mountain, we divide the length and width by the blast radius, then multiply it by the height, which means that we need about 82,680 TNT, which is a lot, but nothing I can't get, right? Well, obviously TNT is made with 2 different components. One of these things being sand, which I will need about 330,720 blocks of sand. But don't worry, I have found an easy way to get all of this sand. Manual labor. I found a place in the desert that I can dig up and instantly began digging. However, I quickly realized that my shovel is beginning to break, and there is only one solution to this problem: mending. And definitely not trapping any villagers. Give me the enchantment that starts with the letter M. That's a bookshelf. Let's go. I've never been happier to see a book. A shiny book. I lied about not trapping the villagers, but now that I have mending, I can start mining sand. I actually stayed up until 5 in the morning purely to mine sand, but unfortunately I got only 18 double chests full, which is barely 20% of the amount I need. Setting this idea aside, you may realize that I also need gunpowder to make TNT. If you watched my last video, you may remember me being the master of multitasking, which is exactly what I've done here. Whilst I was mining sand, I made some time to gather materials for a gunpowder farm. The quartz I got is going to be used for observers, and I also needed quartz to craft a comparator that I definitely know how to craft, and with these materials I began building it. I've been watching a tutorial for an hour and a half. I can't figure this out. I'm doing it. I really hope it works. And although I finished my creeper farm, it only works when I'm in a close range of it. But I had an idea that would multiply the rate of my efficiency. It will allow me to mine sand while gunpowder is produced. This idea consists of placing a chunk loader on top of my farm. Before you ask, no, I'm not looking at a tutorial. I'm looking at a tutorial. Okay, now if I try it, it should work. I can't explain how dumb I am right now. It's 2 in the morning and I'm trying to do this video and I can't think straight. Please? Yes, let's go. With the chunk loader working and in place, all I could do now is mine sand and hope that this works. Because if it doesn't, it forces my plans to crumble. Please tell me I have at least a couple of stacks of gunpowder. And after an hour of waiting, the results turned out to be the exact opposite of what I was hoping for. The realistics of getting this amount of TNT was slowly setting in, and I believe it's time to come to my senses and realize that this may not be possible. But listening back to something I said changed my mind. I mean, I don't think I have any other option than to just do both of them separately. I'll mine sand, then later I'll just AFK, I guess. Although I thought that this was the end, I completely forgot about one last option. There are such things as TNT dupers that can be used to duplicate TNT and clear large areas. We can refer to this as the final plan, because there is no going back. I will go any limit to finish this enormous task I have set upon myself. But before I can carry out this plan, I have to get the materials needed for it. These materials included dead coral and slime. So I decided to choose a direction and run until I found the materials, and luckily just 1,000 blocks away, I found a biome that could supply both of my demands. Oh, a marsh. This is exactly what I needed. Or so I thought. At first, I believe marsh biomes spawn slime, but after some examination... Wait, can I put a frog in a bucket?
No.
I found fish. I was wrong. Fortunately, on a nearby shore, I found something I needed. I can't just find a slime cave. Oh, well, at least I got coral from this marsh. Wait, why can't I pick it up? Coral needs silk touch to be collected, which was a problem to me considering I did not have that. So I took the decision of ignoring it and trying to find a swamp for slime. Little did I know, I had to venture across mountains. Look at this magnificent view. Difficult terrains and even experience a kidnapping situation. What? No. Get in. No, get in, kid. I'm just spinning. All I want is your kid. Is that too much to have? Yes! You'll never catch me alive. Oh shoot. Oh, no, 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 no. But after traveling 5,000 blocks, I managed to find a swamp biome. A swamp. So I waited until the night for slime to spawn. However, something unexpected had taken place. How are there no slime? I've been just traversing this swamp and there's no slime. And now it's sunrise. Nice. I don't know if I had horrible luck or something, but absolutely zero slime spawned throughout an entire night there. This crushed my morals and had me rethinking my method of getting slime. But thankfully, I decided to stay one more night. Oh my god, I see a slime! Which proved to pay off. I continued farming slime until I had gathered enough slime balls. Hey! Oh my god, it's raining creeper! Once I felt like I got enough, I traveled all 5,000 blocks back to find a way to get Silk Touch. And it is now that after 30 hours of working on this project, I am noticing some slight forms of insanity. Yeah, I'm in my boat. Yeah, I'm in my boat. Boat. I'm in my boat. No, it's not a moat. It is called a boat. I mean, if that doesn't show it, I instantly went to my enchantment table to find Silk Touch. This was until I realized that trading with villagers was a thing. I mean, I don't know how I didn't realize that sooner, but here we are. But it was not easy, considering some of them did not have brains. You dummy! Learn! No. I ran another 1,000 blocks to another village in hopes of a villager willing to trade, which went something along the lines of this. Learn! Oh my god, they all sell bookshelves. Which one of you? One of you two. Swear to god, if it's some random oh my god. I want to speak to your guys' manager. Tell the villagers to trade better. Huh? You think you can ignore me? You think you can ignore me? Yeah, 7 emeralds! I'll take your entire stock. I decided to put the Silk Touch on an iron pickaxe and instantly ran back to the marsh where I found the coral earlier. I gathered the coral and finished collecting some of the other components, which finally gave me everything I needed to begin my final plan. Well, almost everything. I still had a bunch of trees that are on the mountain and it would ruin everything. So here is 2 hours of me destroying this forest condensed into only a few seconds. And with this, the conditions were never better for mass destruction. What do you want? That's just one TNT duper. I'm going to build 2 more along the side, as well as place TNT on the surface of this mountain. That is all 3 of them done. Now we have to connect them all. And these 3 dupers will be connected to this redstone clock. And the last thing I have to do is use this excess TNT and scatter it around this area. Because I want the duper to drop down, blow up some of this TNT, and it just goes everywhere. I want this mountain gone one way or another. I don't care. And I think we're finally prepared to set fire upon this mountain. Is it gonna blow me up? Get away! Wait! Oh no! Oh my! Yeah! It's blowing everything up. Oh my god. I want this mountain gone. I don't care how, I don't care when, it's going to be gone. However, I had a detrimental realization. What is the point of destroying this mountain? I have spent over 50 hours developing strategies to destroy this beautiful landscape. And was it all just for the sake of saving Minecraft legs? Even if I tried to alter this position, I'm not sure if I've already reached the point of no return, or if I have even invested too much time into this project to just throw it all away. I can't just disobey my own statements and desires of decimation. Or can I? Someone must account for the long-term damage this machine will impel upon my hardcore world, and me standing in the middle of the chaos understands that a life-changing decision must be made. Yeah, I have to stop this. I don't care how much time I put into this, I'm destroying it all. Oh my god, I'm coming back up. My own machines thought they can throw me off, but I, as the creator, can both make the machine and dismantle it. And in this hardcore world, you only get one life. and it is crucial that you make it count.